you didn't know, Crazy's a mechanic. Any kind of motor, I could fix it. Miss Alatu bring she car by me. I don't know what wrong, she say it ain't working properly. But take a drive and see, take a drive and see. A friend of mine recommend you as a good mechanic.
Drive it, I'm crazy, drive it.
Something inside shaking, a bolt or a screw missing.
Drive it, I'm crazy, drive it. I know you could fix it. I know you could fix it.
Drive it, drive it,
Drive it.
I had to do my best, like she had me on a test. Turning corners, like them racing drivers. Up and down, she had me going round, 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 round. She make me drive she car
All over town.
asking what is wrong, crazy what is wrong. A friend of mine recommend you as a good mechanic.
Drive it, I'm crazy, drive it.
Something inside shaking, a bolt or a screw missing.
Drive it, I'm crazy, drive it. I know you could fix it. I know you could fix it.
So drive it, drive it,
Drive it.
A pleasant good evening to you and yours, wherever you are in Trinidad, Tobago, the Eastern Caribbean, around the world. And if it's morning, evening, or night where you are, we welcome you to the eBiz show. This evening we are spending some time with National Award awardee and the lovable lunatic. We're talking about Crazy. He's going to be with us this evening here at Radio Toco 106.7 FM. As we talk a little bit about Crazy, where he was born and when he entered the Calypso arena and some other stuff here this evening. So we're going to spend about an hour and a half with Crazy this evening. So we're going to 9:30 this evening here on the eBiz show. Good evening to you, Krabby. How are you going?
And good evening to everyone. Good evening. How are you?
All right. Everything cool?
Everything
your
cool
end?
on my side? Yes, yes.
Good. So hopefully we'll get Crazy in as
Well,
well as.
he's actually here now, you know.
Oh, he's in. Hey.
Yes.
This is good. Good evening, Edwin Young. How are you?
Hello.
How are you going, Edwin? You hear me? All right, we're gonna wait a little bit for Crazy to settle himself in, and then we move forward. In the meantime, we could probably listen to the Electrician from 1975. What do you think, Krabby?
Yeah, we could listen to that.
Yeah, we can do that. Yes. So while we await Crazy coming in, let's listen to the Electrician, one of his first recordings. Crazy, the Electrician.
Crazy pose as a electrician and gone to do a job for Lillian. She tell me to check she place thoroughly. Anything out of order, fix it pushy. So I started checking from the meter. I check the ground, I check the fuse wire. When I reach by the junction box, this is true. I see long time it wanted a screw. So I take my screw driver to put back the thing in order. As she see the size of the head, she like how it big, glossy and red. She said, take your time, Crazy, and go be in no big hurry. I want me current to flow, so put in a good screw before you go. Around the box, if you see fine wire, it was difficult for me to enter. So I start parting wires carefully, because I didn't want them to cut me. The box started getting very hot, and every time I touch it, I get a shock. So I put on me rubber gloves on my hand, and I start putting in the screw for Lillian. Well, it's now she feeling happy. I putting in a good screw for she. But suddenly the screw cross thread and the screwdriver widening the head. As the head get wider and wider, the screw going in deeper and deeper. Suddenly I hear she ball. Take care your screwdriver, damage me wall. Oh well, she paid me some extra money, complimented my electrical ability. She says she husband is an electrician too, but she don't like the clumsy work he does do. Because all he like to work on his socket, and she don't like the way how he does do it. She say he does this she with only headache, as he start to walk he toolers break. I had to walk some overtime, cause it had a short on the main line. But while I was working on the main, you know, the electrical inspector came. Said he had a private job for me, so he took me to his home to see. When I reached, I couldn't take it. You want me put a plug in the back socket? Crazy.
Andre?
Yes. Of course, I'm talking with Crazy here, but I'm not hearing him replying. So,
Oh,
yes.
for him again.
Edwin Ayong. Crazy. Oh, yes.
All right.
Okay, let's go to dustbin cover and we come back.
Never sitting so since I born. This thing happened last Superman. After drinking, I've been hard. The head right and I'm feeling bad. Playing masters at Super Lover. Among some music, I just been cover. I pick it up and started to be. The tune that come out was really sweet. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. See the crazy picture. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. People start following. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. The crowd getting bigger. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. And I song it sweeter. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. I started to jump, jump, jump. I couldn't understand. I win prize for best beating steel band. I wanted to join the rebels and go and jump with invaders, but to the crowd I was committed. They will vex with me if I quit it and try to stop and take a run. They tell me wait until to pay done. You know me, I'm a music lover. I went back beating the dustbin cover. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, with me dustbin power. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, song in sweet as ever. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, the crowd started whining. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, everybody grinding. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, people on the go, go, go. I am all in low, I'm talking at so much sweet tempo. Things began to get so contagious. People started dancing outrageous. Suddenly the pressure rose. Women start taking off the clothes. Well, it's now the crowd come alive, but at the same time the police arrive. Even going down in the van, I'm gonna get the same freedom. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. Police start singing. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. In the van they jumping. Ticky licky, 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 licky. If you hear the jamming. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. The van driver sway. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. The tune was so sweet, sweet. Strangest what I meet, they left me out on St. Vincent Street.
And of course, that's none other than Edwin I. Young, the crazy man of Calypso, the lovable lunatic, um, doing his thing. Dustbin cover from 1978. Oh, here's Gary. Good evening, Gary. How are you going?
Evening to you, sir. I'm okay.
Good to see you. We had Crazy inside. I think we have him back now. Yes.
Eddie inside?
Yeah. I'm seeing him there. There.
I'm not, but I'm not seeing him, but okay.
He's
Eddie.
there. Edwin Ayog. Yeah, so we started off with Crazy's Electrician from.
Well, that was his first song, huh?
Yeah, that was the first song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was his first song, yeah. The Electrician from I think it would have been 1975 or thereabouts. He also told me that he used to sing vocals with Manu Maslin. Manu Maslin's band from about 1965. You know, he started off doing his thing there, and of course entered the OYB around 1975 or thereabouts with the Electrician. He used to pull at least 4 encores a night with that particular song. Yes, it's on the. Go ahead.
His first album was somewhere around there, about 79 or something there.
Yeah, 79.
But I know it sell plenty. And
about
then
35,000 copies or thereabouts. Yeah. He had about 35,000 in sales.
And in them days, that was plenty, right?
Yeah, that was a lot. I mean, that was plenty, as a matter of fact. You know.
Yeah, because to get a gold record in them days, they had just sell 50,000 copies and you were inside, you know. Yeah,
so he wasn't too far.
He was almost there, yeah.
He was almost there, yeah. Sometimes almost don't count, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it does, you know. We have to make sure it counts. Because not everybody could come first.
Yeah,
not everybody could come first.
So he made his debut in 75 with the Electrician at the OYB. He followed with Satan Coming and Great Achievement. Then he was signed to Eddie Grant's Ice label, and that is where Dustbin Cover and Listen Job Seret and those songs, you know, were
particularly Dustbin Cover is the Parang Soca, right?
No. Dustbin Cover is the song that we just played. Let's pull it back a little bit for
which one he started with the
OYB? It would have been
the Soca Parang.
They would have Parang Soca actually was the name of that that was from that 1978-79 album.
Oh, that's where it is from the album.
Yeah. Along with Cricket Commentary and I think Guadeloupe Chick was on that album.
Guadeloupe Chick.
Well, yeah.
Let me hear the Dustbin Cover again on Squabby Cabby. Good night.
Sure, no problem. Mr. Edwin Young, are you there? I see seen him here, but I don't know if he's not hearing us.
Hearing.
I ain't seen him.
Yeah, we're just waiting for him to get in. E-E-E-E-N. You know? All right. I was trying to see if I
every week
I
we
could
just
bring him
live
up.
at Spang along, yeah?
What's that?
Every week we live at Spang along, yeah, sir?
Yeah, well. Now you go and listen to a little dustbin cover. Krabby, I'll see if I can get him on my end. I don't know. On the phone.
Okay.
We should be
All
able
right.
to work that.
To get him.
All right. So
All right.
let's go to dustbin cover one more time. Encore.
Never see things so since I born. This thing happened last Vermont. After drinking, I've been hard. They head right and I'm feeling bad. Playing masters at super lover. A bounce up with a dustbin cover. I pick it up and stand it to me. The tune that come out was really sweet. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. See the crazy beating. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. People start following. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. The crowd getting bigger. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. And I sung it sweeter. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. I started to jump. I couldn't understand. I win prize for best beating steel band. I wanted to join the rebels and go and jump with invaders, but to the crowd I was committed. They will vex with me if I quitted and try to stop and take a run. They tell me wait until to way done. You know me as a music lover. I went back teaching the dustbin cover. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, with me dustbin cover. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, singing sweet as ever. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, the crowd started whining. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, everybody grinding. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, people on the go. I am all in low, I don't feel at so much sweet tempo. Things began to get so contagious. People started dancing outrageous. Suddenly the temperature rose. Women start taking off the clothes. Well, it's now the crowd come alive, but at the same time the police arrive. Even going down in the van, I'm gonna again with the safety jam. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. Police started singing. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. In the van they jumping. Ticky licky, licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky. If you hear the jamming. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. The van driver sway. Ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky, ticky licky. The tune was so sweet, sweet, sweet. Strangest what I meet. They left me out on St. Vincent Street.
And of course, that is the one and only Edwin Ayong, crazy man of Calypso, the lovable lunatic. Good evening, Crazy. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Nicely. Welcome. We have Gary Cardenas with me on the other side, and we have Selector Krabby as well.
All right, yeah.
So, Krabby, we inside? And
Bring him closer. Yeah, bring him closer. I barely hearing him. From my
said?
side. Bring him closer to the microphone. I barely hearing him.
Bring him.
Closer to the mic.
Uh-huh. Yes, Crazy. You hear me better now?
Yeah, man. Loud and clear.
How's that, fellas?
Yeah, we got it that for now.
All right. So, Crazy, welcome.
Yes, man. Yeah.
Welcome to Radio Toco.
Yeah, that is same radio Toco that girl Lara is beyond.
Yeah.
I never meet her, you know. I just only listen to her online and things sometimes,
Right.
but she has been Toco.
Yeah, she's in Toco. Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah. So I have, like I said, I have Gary Cardenas with me as well as DJ Selector Krabby.
All right. Yeah. Gary Cardinal is a good boy.
Gary, go ahead
Eddie,
and talk with-
Eddie.
Yeah, Gary Cardinal is a good boy, though, boy. They promote the artists and them, man. Well, Krabby is
I want to
Krabby.
continue promoting you.
Krabby.
Well, I think I know Krabby. You know. But I just like to meet them fellas, you know, them young fellas.
Yeah.
I like to meet them.
Well, you may not have met. Yes, you would have, but you wouldn't remember when. You would have visited the women's prison and performed for a carnival show. I was since then.
All right.
Yeah, I hear you louder. You can bring him up louder.
No, based on we need to get you on the other side on the stream to
Yeah.
all right. So let's play a little more music and see if we can fix that and come back. Yes?
Yeah, all right.
Good man.
biblical sanctuary. Raise your head and open your eyes and restore a lost paradise. Stand and let your golden light shine, because with glory can be thine. Land of mine, land of mine. Sound of music pervades the atmosphere, echoing the heartbeat of your people. Rhythms out of Africa and India, steel pan and sitar as the vehicle. Where every creed and every race finds a place equally daily. So too indeed, every sex and gender really feel free. So free. The makings of a dynasty is within your community. As an industry to be really in your culture, there is money if you market it properly. Maybe something you must see. Oh, land of mine, look back and learn from your past. Let calypso pan and mass say massa they done at last. Oh, land of mine, proclaim your independence. Take back your inheritance and display your prominence. Let the whole world know who you are, because you are a superstar. You are wonderful, you are fine. On a scale of 10, you are 99. Oh, land of mine, land of mine. The natural beauty of the Toco Reef, an island where birds of paradise fly. The pleasant aroma of a bay leaf, some hot macro water to help me by. From Port of Spain to right down in San Fernando, you know we can't complain, because that is where petrodollars flow. For so, we believe in democracy and a peaceful society, where justice must be easy, easy. We see respect and courtesy as a basic necessity would be. So listen to me. Oh, land of mine, not large but mentally rich, well blessed with oil, gas and pitch, things running without a hitch. Oh, land of mine, a coal mine culturally, rainbow of humanity, that is your identity. Kneel and pray and say thanks to God for blessings of earthly reward. Mark your boundaries and toe the line. Count yourself as something divine. Oh, land of mine, land of mine. The refreshing shade of a salmon tree, we and former rock with the bright flowers. Hear the buzzing wings of a queenie bee, butterflies flitting through bougainvilleas. Together we will aspire and we will all achieve. Believe our destiny. Through boundless faith, I know we will conceive. Reprieve like Spree Simon and Olive Walk. contribute and share the fear. We must not only talk the talk, because that won't take us nowhere. My dear, I want you to hear. Oh land of mine, in tribute I bow to thee. From now till eternity, I salute your majesty. Oh land of mine, no matter where I may roam, regardless how long the term, you always shall be my home. May your teacup run over, and you continue to prosper. Let your ambitions be the kind that would complement your design. Oh land of mine, land of mine.
And of course, that's the lovable lunatic, Crazy. Edwin, you there with us? Nice.
Came in and
Hello?
came in and I saw him came in and he went back out.
Oh, he's with me. He's with me on this side. Yeah, Edwin.
Yeah, right here.
All right, Gary, you hearing him?
Yep, very distant, but hearing him.
All right, let's see if we can fix that a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, Crazy.
Yeah, Crazy. Yeah. Go ahead, Gary. Go ahead. Talk with him.
Eddie.
Yeah.
All right, first day is happy birthday. It was 2 days ago.
If you could put your mouth closer to the mic.
You were saying that 2 days ago was your birthday. Any
Was
closer
it 2
than
days ago?
78, I was 78.
I go eat it. 78.
22 to the 100?
22 more. When people ask me my age, I say, I'm 22 more. I don't tell them 78. It's from young. My name is Ayom. So I want to sound young. So when I say 22 more, only 22, right? I say, 22 more before I reach 100 and change.
Nice one. The other is congratulations on the national award.
Yeah, boy, they give me national, but I wasn't here to collect it, boy.
Well,
I had to do something in the Cayman Islands.
Oh.
The Cayman Islands never see me sing. They never see me sing. I'm cold sweat. And respect you like that. And that girl, done on my way. The girl, she went up on me.
You going again?
You see, the national awards was on the 7th, right? And that was 7th. If it was on the 8th, I could have come because I come back the next day.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I made some arrangements with the president. The president and Ms. Paula Milweeks to go back and take some photos with them thing. So I will see some photos coming out in a brand new suit.
I don't
wear suit and thing
nice. What is that special occasion,
It is indeed. So Crazy. I looking at your information and I saw that you born on Marval Road, boy.
Yeah, that's opposite TTT. That's in 1944, you know.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have no TTT there, you know. They didn't have no TTT.
Who used to be George or George W or the other one?
Who's that?
The Bush. George W. Bush or the
I didn't know something around there.
Right.
Yeah, but the house that I was born in is still there. That house still there.
That's where Hereford's is.
Hi.
That house.
It's opposite TTT. Where fires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a little lower down. Right. Cool.
The house still there, boy. You know, that was Uncle Aubrey, the man who owned it 3 years ago.
Right.
Uncle Aubrey. Uncle Aubrey and Auntie Lino.
So
my mother from Venezuela.
Right.
Mother from Venezuela. And when my mother came here in 1932, it's where she went to live.
Oh, I see.
So we should put a plaque on the house. We should put a plaque on the house, you know. We should put a plaque on the house.
From Trinidad, have Spanish family.
Who's name them? Tell me.
Raymond Quevedo.
Quevedo, right? Attila, the hunt.
Executor and Attila.
Yeah.
Executor, Attila and Crazy.
Yeah.
Three
Veni Trini.
My mother. Huh?
Three Veni Trini.
Right, yeah.
Philip Garcia, Raymond Quevedo, and of course Edwin Ayong. Of course. We learning.
It have a next piece of history that nobody do know, right? Any piece of history that all fellas, because one ask fellas and we say, what people are name? People who Chuck Dust now, who is Chuck Dust teaching.
Who is that boy? Rollier?
Rollier.
All right, okay.
Ask him who's the only Calypso can ever make a clean sweep with Panorama, Crown, and Road Match.
All right.
Yeah, Lord Kitchener when the Panorama in 1985, Stallion when the Crown, Crazy when the Road Match. A clean sweep.
1975. Or
1985.
No. Oh, Kitchener was 75 and a tribute to Spirit.
Yeah, but Kitchener sing Pan Day and Night. Pan Night and Day.
Oh, you're talking about
Night
the
and
Panorama, right? The Panorama, because
Panorama.
Right, Panorama.
Panorama.
Right. Okay. I remember that was the second time.
Calypso Monarch.
No. That would have been the second time that two bands tied for first place in the Panorama. And that particular year, 1985, they would have played Pan Night, and they both, I think it was Despers and I had a and All Stars, yeah, and All Stars. Both of them played that yes. So Crazy, you used to call yourself Young Pong, or what was that? That super.
The manager of Sparrow Tent and original brigade in Rising Road. That fellow by name of Mr. Still Taylor.
Right.
Yeah, he was one of the managers of All Stars. All Stars had a place named the Garrett on Charlotte Street. The Garrett. I used to go up there and check him, but he is he who had those names for me? Is he you know when I went there I did not know him.
Yeah, no sobriquet.
Young Ping, because in them days I had that kind of Chinese, it looked more like Chinese.
Right, Young Ping.
So
Wong Ping, yeah. I don't like
the name. I just you know why? It's that Rexus was there, and Rexus was a top. And Rexus was more like a kicks man.
Right.
So actually I didn't want to go in no Chinese thing, and so I go out there like no Chinese kicks in and things. I'm a serious California, yeah.
So 1975, you did the Electrician that we played. We played a little. That was how you classify that song?
Well, in those, I classify it as Shorty, right? I used to sing together with Shorty and Pen. Shorty used to sing. Do this things you say double lambda song.
Right.
You don't have no message yet. He was like you want that man fuck him and all that thing, right?
Right.
So I try to follow him.
Right. Nothing wrong with that. Huh? Yeah, you was telling me about the encores you used to get with that particular song, The Electrician.
In those days, smart was a rule it.
Right, smart, right. That's it too.
In those days, smart. It's a rule.
Right.
And I tried the Electrician and here I'm Mr. St. Taylor. He had a little booth outside. He used to collect money for people. And he ran out the boot when he heard when I voice said, who the hell breaking on there? And he said, yeah. He did not Baron. He did not Baron bad.
Okay. I remember still.
My voice was similar to Baron owner.
Right. But
I picked me the same difference.
All right. But before that, as you talk about your voice, you were telling me earlier today that you used to sing with Mano Marcelin. Mano Marcelin and Frankie Francis, I think, arranged The Electrician from 1975. Tell us about that experience in Mano Marcelin.
Well, that is the song Mano Marcelin. When I sing that song in 1975, Mano Marcelin with me, and we used to sing it in sets. We used to sing that song, but before I used to sing like Sparrow Dragon Dance. He did Dragon Dance, I did Dragon Dance, Again Up. Mano like how I used to sing that.
Right.
And I used to sing other tunes, other songs that was hits of the dinner.
Right.
I used to sing Kitchener, I used to sing Kitchener. If your mother and your wife, but don't kind of sing.
Right. Mother or wife.
Anything that was hit of the day, Mano tell me that I used to sing it with the band. Because in those days, all those bands like Sylvester, and Fitzwarren Brian and them, they had the horns. This all the band had horns, and the horns used to play with this thing I used to do.
All right, the melodies, right?
They didn't have no singers in the band.
No front line.
The first singer that started here, the front line was the horns. They didn't have no singers.
Okay.
You know, like the playing Sparrow, I used to sing Sasae.
Right.
The band used to play ba-da-da. They used to play the melody, everything. They have no singing.
Right.
So I started singing at the Sparrow songs, and then he liked that. He said, "Can I know about everything?" He said, "Can the Chinese with a big venue then time?"
Yeah, Chinese Association.
With a big venue. We used to go up in the countryside. We used to go all about and play.
Right.
I used to get $300. I used to get $300, which was good money.
Good money back then, yeah.
Yeah, $200. I mean, $200 and I'll give for nothing. Buy a little chicken. I'll chicken and say like $3.
Okay. Gary and Crazy. Now you had to pay $3 for condiments.
For the condiments.
Yeah, and then of course, you moved on to Eddie Grant's Ice label. How did that association come in?
That was the first calypso. That was the first calypso Eddie Grant ever do. I've just been covered.
Right.
That's a shoot. At that time, this following some man like Gary Dog.
Right.
Gary Dog came and managed for 2 years.
Which would have been 78 and 79, yeah? Somewhere.
78, yes. Originally, Gary Dog was a man who behind the Dustbin cover song.
Okay.
He sang that song in 1977 in Harvard. In those days, you have competition in Harvard Club.
All right. I remember, yeah.
And he sang that song, but he didn't sing it like how it was.
Right.
You know? How it is. I want to take it and fix it, but he sang it like how the verse and the chorus are the same melody.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I take the melody and I fix it up.
Right.
And I put a different melody. The basic idea was Gary Dog idea.
Okay. So
both of us.
Go ahead.
But both of us split the royalties now.
All right. Good. And Gary?
Yeah, I'll listen to Crazy. Well, the 78 will take us into the Parang Soca story too then.
Most definitely. That's where we're going, because that's where the album came about. That Crazy Super album, I think it would have been in 1978, his debut album.
We did it in 77 and came out in 78.
All right. So that would have been all right. So that's where Parang Soca was born, and that's
how the Parang Soca started.
Tell us about
Tell me about that, Eddie. Tell me about that parang
Parang Soca.
Yeah, a fella who was involved in that parang soca thing is a fella named Kilibatia Wood. But he died a few years ago. He's part of that parang soca movement. He was a very good storyteller. So he wrote those words. I took the role of lead singer Parang Rama in Arima. But he couldn't sing, he's not a singer, just wrote the words. And what I did is I took those words and I put a melody to it and make a song out of it. I took the role of lead singer, and I went up and we went and recorded it in New York City with Frankie McIntosh.
Okay.
Yeah, when we went and recorded it with Frankie McIntosh, we came back down to Trinidad here with it. The first place to take off was in Barbados.
Okay. Interesting.
The Merry Men, and Emil Stoker.
Yeah, I've heard of the Merry Men.
Yeah,
I've seen them before.
When I come here to Trinidad with it, some people didn't like it, some people shun it, and what kind of thing you try to do? I never parang so it's something, people didn't like it. And I didn't take it, was a little 45. It was 45.
It's 7-inch 45.
A little for I'm thinking any temple place, so I say, what's chipping it in this,
But Eddie, how easy was it to put a melody to that parang soca thing?
Yeah, I put a melody to it.
But how easy was that? How easy was that for you? Because that was something new.
It's just a work. When Joker DVs writes a words, he used to send it to me and I used to put in music.
Okay.
That's one of my strengths in the California thing. Sing melody.
And might I add rendition? But I have not understood. Go ahead, Gary.
So what? That's 44 years ago, about 44, 45 years you're talking about?
Yeah.
And you're still singing parang soca.
And those days I had afro. Those days I had I had the biggest afro in Trinidad. Afro was the thing with bell bottom pants.
Crimpling bell bottom.
Yeah, that question there about if people still wear crimpling and
yes, I saw that. That was interesting.
I David Rhoda. Yeah, it was crimpling by. But what's that? You had careful how you're pressing your crimpling pants, The iron
can't put a hot iron on that at all. Can't put a hot iron on that at all,
You go out with a hole in your pants. Yeah, so that album had cricket commentary, and I know that you had a promising
you have to give Jeff Jelino. Jeff Jelino is a play football. I think it's popular. I said, he is the brainchild behind cricket commentary.
All right. There's Jelino from Belmont.
Yeah, he should play football. You never heard of Jeff Jelino?
Yeah, I was just
one of the most.
Go ahead.
One of the most beautiful headers that anybody ever seen Trinidad from the grandstand.
Was Jeff Jelino?
Jeff Jelino, a man crossed a ball and Jeff Jelino died. And then a man running away from all people standing up with him.
Okay, for a header.
Only too young to know Jeff Jelino.
I only listened to that history, not crazy. I listened.
He's still living in Barbados.
Oh, okay, cool. Yes. So cricket commentary.
By the name of Chiwa, left all the way from China. So when I go Barbados, people don't want to sing that.
Yeah.
I had Wesley Wall and Charlie Griffith, right?
Yeah.
In 1979, that when they were on top, they come and hold table for me. It's the biggest crowd they ever seen in Pepperpot. With West Indian and Charlie Griffith. West Indian fast bowlers holding a table for me to sing on. There are people all on the trees in Pepperpot. I ride a horse in Bridgestone. I ride a horse up and we climb up on Ron Nelson statue. And the biggest crowd ever seen in Bridgestone. And when we sell out, there are about 500 and something people. Police ever come and close down the place. Yeah.
Well, that would have been the first time you ride a horse then. You ride a horse on Frederick Street after that.
I ride a horse.
On Frederick Street. I sure I have pictures of that.
I sell out a show. I sell out that same Pepperpot. I'm remember the speaker.
Yeah.
You see, he never expected a crowd like that to come to see. Yeah. To see a calypso never trained sing. A lot of girls come behind me, but in those days I was a little church boy. They had time for those girls.
It was a crazy church, right?
I remember.
I need about 25 years in Barbados, all of them named Deborah. I said, what do you mean?
Hey, let me play, Scrappy, let me play Uncle Crazy here and come back. Stay on the line, Crazy. We're going to Uncle Crazy from the lovable lunatic. Who gave you that name, Crazy?
Well, the name was supposed to be Crazy. It was supposed to be Crazy.
All right.
My name was supposed to be Calypso Heights. Yeah, what about Calypso Heights?
I remember Calypso Heights, yeah.
And Doran Hector, Versatile.
Of course I know Versatile. Yeah.
Those are the men who bring me out in Calypso, in Chulapuna.
Okay.
And my name was supposed to be Craze, the latest Craze.
Oh,
you were the latest Craze.
And Crazy come above there. Mr. Sid Taylor told the girl and them, I'm like, well, let us put Crazy to sing in the tent. And the girl was serious there and said, trees at the end. She was there, and we put eating. And then who's Crazy? Who's this Crazy? And I tell him, who is Crazy? And then him stick on me and away.
But yeah, that come like the wrong spelling on Nadia Lafon's "Want to Make Love to You." Remember that her name is Nadia, but somebody put Nadi. You understand? So we can understand it happens. It happens. Krabby, let's take in a little bit of Uncle Crazy now. If we have that, I think we have that on the list there. Just wanted to play that. We can come back and talk about that particular event on Ricky Tiki.
Uncle Crazy, man, I seen him with that track.
Oh yeah.
What's the name of the track?
Uncle Crazy, that's the name of the song. Yeah.
I took that melody from, Merchant had a song. Merchant had a song with Driver Go Take It Here.
Right.
Yeah.
I take it from that same vein.
Right.
He came by me and we never take. He said, Driver, I'm going to take it here. So I said, Uncle Crazy.
Right.
I composed a whole song right here with Driver. I will take it here. I take the template from Merchant song. But I am Merchant was very close. I'm sure I think you like it.
Okay, well, let's go to another song in the meantime, and we come back. Oh yes, and of course, looking for King Crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to curse at all. Yeah. So you say you want to do this particular song over? Tell us about that story.
I could disguise it, but I would take the same book lines.
Uh huh.
If you listen to the people think in those days, men like kitchen and sparrow is a rule. So when you come with that, people are saying, but that now could work now. That same song could work now.
Right,
You
right.
put new clothes on it. You put new clothes, and them young fellas and them 90 something radio station taking that gun with that. Bamboo now. You know, like back there is a kind of bamboo thing going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just come with a fast video. They're looking crazy. They're looking fucking crazy. That's how they go with that.
Yeah. So 1979 on that album, you had a song that is my all-time favorite. I mean, I like In Time to Come. I like Shoes and them songs, but there's a particular song called In Man's Search. Tell us about that song.
Well, we have to give some credit. We have to give some credit to Apollo from Tobago, right? He did this in Mansfield every day, man. And when he put it on a cassette,
Okay.
right? So crazy, he tried it in Barbados and but then Barbados in Tobago. They must see you must know Joe Temple season.
Yeah, no Joe Temple. Yeah, he's a
He said crazy, but it needed fixing.
right.
So I took it and I fixed it because what they played in lyrics in those days, you know, every day, man, confrontation, trying to when I heard I told him yes, I would do it. And in those days, I think I gave him $1,000. I said, I'll give him $1,000 for it.
Right.
And I went up Ansel Ford. I don't know if you ever with
Ansel Ford from Chandelier.
Chandelier. She arranged it.
Right. And it was a different kind of arrangement because it didn't have like a horn section in the song. In fact, he used an acoustic guitar in the band chorus.
Freddie Harris. Watch this. Freddie Harris. The guitar. You know, Freddie Harris is in living Nabatel.
Yeah,
Freddie Harris guitar playing there.
good.
I don't know if you ever hear about Freddie Harris.
Of course I did. I have.
Freddie Harris playing that guitar. I want to make it hit when we later with it and Viva Anderson.
Right.
Viva want to do over that song with a different kind of flavor.
Yes, you could do it. Yeah, yes, but you can do that song over. But in terms of that production, the composition, the rendition, that song. I mean, you could do it over, but that will always be second place. Whatever comes after that, because that recording is perfection, absolute perfection. You just can't. You can't.
Come better than that.
No. Anything better. Anything else is spoiled. I mean, go ahead.
Did that recording, yeah.
Go ahead.
The other big up Ansel Ford. Nice Ansel Ford to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Used to be the bass man with Chandelier. The bass man with Chandelier. Used to play bass with Chandelier. Yes.
Yes, and used to arrange for the band too.
Right. I remember him. I remember. Krabby, that is a nice segue to In Man Search. If you could just pull that up and we listen to that in its entirety. It's just on 7 minutes after 9 o'clock, and of course we're with King Crazy, the lovable lunatic. We had to talk about where that term came from, and I think the first person I heard with that some years ago would have been Big Brother Dave Elcock. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Krabby, you
That's the man who idolize that man in Paransuka. The Velcroft was the MC.
when he introduced me. But that Paraxoka is another gem too in terms of and of course you had that balance with the music and of course the little humor thrown in inside the song to keep yeah.
What that song did, what that Paransuka did, before Paransuka, Nat Cole, Bing Crosby, and this Rudy away.
White Christmas. Gary
was always a white Christmas back then.
Chestnuts roasting on a fire, say, Shakain boiling in a pitcher. I started putting our local tape, but that didn't work.
Krabby, you got the song?
Still trying to get it here.
I sent you on the WhatsApp. There's a link. You can play it from there.
I was in my search. But in my search.
Okay, so so it's just on 8 minutes now after the hour of 9 o'clock, and of course we're chatting with Crazy,
the award-winning Crazy.
Of course, that goes without saying, eh? And a well-deserved as well, and overdue it was, because I mean when in a couple of years back when Parang Soka turned 40, I thought at least, well, it would have been done then,
Who would have nominated? Remember, we got the whole rundown of that last week
in Bamboo Village.
Super Blue get street, Stalin get everybody get there. They want to put a street with me. I tell them not in sometimes because they put a street in sometimes. So I'm people walking up and down. They pick somebody get killed on the street. And that just says it. And then they want to move Bola Street. You know Bola Street in Woodbrook?
Yes, we
do. I told them that I'm not talking about it on a lab. I'm telling you, I'm not successful. We move regards to and put my studio and then I don't no crazy street.
Right, of course.
They want to change the name.
Crazy Street.
Crazy Street. Crazy Street. All the head making I don't don't make sense.
Right. Well, not. I was looking at that. In Man Search. I think AVM might have done a video, and the Afro you spoke about. That was what?
1981.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah. And you had on a huge bow tie in that video.
I was trying to project the crazy.
Right, I know. You have to work with.
Eddie, you don't have to try to be crazy, Nothing about you.
Looking for publicity.
Right.
I'm going to ride up Frederick Street. I'm going to ride a horse up Frederick Street and I drive a half over the next year.
I remember that.
There was, as you're talking about antics, Edwin, I know at some year you did a song called Tarzan. Was it?
Yeah, that's the year when Johnny Westmiller died. Johnny Westmiller was the #1 Tarzan in Hollywood.
Yeah.
It was my favorite. When he died in 1983, I played tribute with a song named Soka for Tarzan. I tell him, well, now as he died, I am the new Tarzan. I went down St. James in the March show and I caught a little monkey.
Right.
I had a set of monkeys. So I took the smallest monkey, the mistake I made. a monkey being a gorilla said lying on the wall. You bring a little monkey. When I carry the monkey to savannah, when it got raw, I didn't know the monkey get frightened and run. That masterpiece. The monkey was on his tail.
Give me a verse. Give me a verse. Sing a cappella verse. Right. And so many things on that song, came to pass.
In man's search for truth.
Yeah, they're gonna call me and tell them they never show me no love. Only now they give me a silver medal. That's a nice love and thing. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But they never show me. When I bring it to Michelle Obama and people will say, well, this is the man that say that he was coming since 2000. I would have liked that. I would have loved that.
Right.
The biggest thing that ever happened to me with any celebrity, the place is 1985 when they bring Pope John. They bring Pope John the 40th in the Oval. They had them sitting down from the Vatican,
Yeah.
And in those days, the policeman was there. They used to play the road march. They used to play the road march, but not with no words because the policeman, the ones that think they papa, and Pope John, it came over the TV. Pope John, when he heard papa, Pope John was tapping his feet to stop me. So, he didn't hear the words.
Oh,
the biggest achievement. Pope John tapped his foot from the Vatican.
To suck me, so clear.
Like that man that could do that. Nothing bigger never happened to me. Let me shake Obama hand, that would have been nice. Yeah, that would have been cool. That would have been a gift, a gift. Unbelievable. Bring other people. That's it.
Yeah, well, I guess we all have to bide our time. You understand the time. But you also had you also had the Cold Sweat in the Soca Monarch. I remember that performance as well.
Yeah. I think the Lieutenant Jill there was conducting the performance and thing, and she was giving me the idea. I think the mistake I make was to go and sit down.
Yes.
She wanted me to sit down. That's the mistake I made.
Yes.
She's good and everything. That boy winning from Barbados, but she made me sit down, telling me to sit down with this idea.
Nah,
Some girls from Colombia came up in tight things, and that was a
tight things. I like the description. Tight things. Krabby, did you get through with the song?
Did I have the song? I have the song. Right now, no video, but I have the track. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I know it's not a video. Yeah, so let's go listen to In Man's Search, a gem of a classic. Beautiful.
Every day, man in confrontation, trying to find the true purpose of man. And every day you will hear the queries, new echoes of the ancient mysteries. You know they search in America, they search Egypt in Africa, but still they can't find that answer divine. But not until man should recognize man, not until you know the am that I am, then and only then the secret will come from the hearts of men. In man's search for truth, he
still kill and abuse. Most of his wisdom misuse. He can't find the truth, not even youth. Look today, the world in confusion. Atomic bombs causing all destruction. And all the leaders no longer respond to men's pleas for change of direction. They only grab at material gains, causing more suffering and pains. The man from Galilee, they forget completely. But just like Sodom and Gomorrah, in the long run, we bound to suffer. You just take that clue and try to discover you in you. In man's search for truth, he still kill and abuse. Most of his wisdom misuse. Can't find the truth, not even youth. They sit down and wonder about the pyramids in Africa and how a race they said was inferior could erect such a superstructure. Consciously, the men they apply the knowledge they got from the one on high. So you see, there is no mystery. So you could go on and hate your brother like you love yourself and no other. Man, you go and come again. Your questions and your search will be all in vain. In man's search for truth, he still kill and abuse. Most of his wisdom misuse. He can't find the truth, not even youth. In concluding my composition, I'd like to make a little suggestion about truth and where you may find it. Right next to you, no lies, you can't prove it. Just turn around, shake your brother's hand. If God forgives, well you can as man. Feel it roll, feel that spirit flow. And just like a wave upon the sea, let it push form with sincerity. You just found the key to unlock the mysteries of humanity. L-O-V-E. In man's search for truth, he still kill and abuse. Most of his wisdom is used. Can't find the truth, not even youth. Take it away, Ansel.
My. Wow.
It's a shame. It's a shame we don't play that kind of music on the videos anymore, you know.
Go ahead, Edwin. Right.
You know, I have two new ones that I before he died, he sent those lyrics to me, and I did the music.
Right.
I just composed all his melodies, you know. Since 1993, I did all his melodies.
Okay.
So what happened is he leave these lyrics now, and the lyrics just there. So I put on all the melodies on it. There's a song by the name of the Armageddon.
Okay.
In the Bible, you used to write these lyrical things. I have it there. I will sing it for him. I will sing it, you know. That's how we used to work together. We did songs for like this boy, the boy who sing gospel and thing.
Sean Daniel, yeah.
Yeah, we do like God is Love.
Right.
You know, we did Kamika Darius. We did a lot of songs. We did for us of the islands. We said we gave them away about 3 or 4 crowns.
Okay.
For that by Astro, Astro yeah. We do think for Dow, we do think for a lot of collections. Yeah.
But that going back to In Man's Search, that song is relevant to even the Ukrainian Russian conflict right now.
But this song that I have this year, the Awakening, you know that one? It have the Russian thing in that since since 2020.
Okay.
You must show you when you get a chance to the Awakening, and you will see where Russia and Ukraine war inside of there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the people start listening to that yet because these songs take time to grow.
Right. Well, they had to get played. They had to get played as well.
For people to hear it.
You see, you're not into these tunes out here because they take time to grow on you. You see, maybe next 2 or 3 years, they just might start here introducing a song named Philanthropy, and the next one named Eternal Love.
All right.
While you ain't reached the Awakening yet, you ain't reached there. And look at how those songs are 2 or 3 years old. In Man's Search, that same song,
yeah,
take time to grow. That took about 3 or 4 years to grow. Some songs
but did you ever get an opportunity to perform that, let's say at a Dimash or anything, let's say at 19?
No, I didn't. I sing that song in Spectacular. You see some of these big songs, sometimes they fly over people's head, and after them they say, "Oh God, that song." Like this Awakening song that fly over people's head too. But no, people start saying it's the first guy so ever about the COVID.
Right, I remember that. The Awakening. Yeah.
I went to China in 2020. I was in China.
Okay.
I met the man, the bandit on Facebook. But when I went to China, I met the man who created the COVID. I asked him, I said, "But how could you do that? How could you do that?" And he was telling me why he had to do the whole that. He said the world wasn't going good at all. And he said, if you think the COVID do damage, he said the COVID is a joke. He said we might be alive, but he said the next virus is private parts falling off on men and things. They will be selling penis and things on tables or the backside of the road. But we wouldn't be around because that is the next 50 years. We will still have so many of all the real predictions just like in time to come.
Right.
And then this one I'm doing here right now, which is All-Purpose America. There was here some things in that to Putin say, right? Putin threatening America. Putin say, "Oh, you interfere with this," right? So now I start doing a song named All-Purpose America, where I telling them, don't play with America because America will mash up your country and send money up and fix it back. I tell them before, I tell them about the Hiroshima bomb that
right.
Disaster. I said, look in Grenada. I tell Putin that. I said, look in Grenada. America came there, we saved Grenadians from all you. Then I went to another classic. Another future classic. I see it, I see after when I go right now is like 78 years, right?
Right.
When I was like because I want a beat skipper. Skipper make 95. We have to do this calculation.
Right.
Bomber make 92. Skipper make 95. If I come and beat that, right? If I come and let me say I make 100, and I come on your radio station, is I young right to him.
Edward is the best of them. Edward is the absolute best of them. Right. Right.
I try to the belly was getting big, boy. I fed up telling people you got belly to look here. So I know what that's
Yeah. Yeah, so what I know things are opening back up and so on, and so what's going to happen with Crazy for the rest of 2022 and so on? What's on the cards?
I start looking here now. what I am doing right now is I have some right now I understand doing on purpose and right?
Right.
I'm also doing around the Armageddon, you know. I'm doing optimism, but I think somebody else that I did faith. I did that for being nicer. You know, say liars in it.
Yeah, that's another song. Um, that song I want you to play for us. Krabby.
Krabi.
I think I sent you a link. Um, who what's her name? Naisha. What's her surname? You remember her surname?
Yeah, her name at that time when she sang Liars with me, which is some years ago, about 15 years.
Yeah.
Her name was Nice, but right now she don't like that crossword name again. She don't like crossword. She like Nisha Sinclair. If you go on Facebook and you type in Nisha Sinclair,
oh, Naisha.
She's a nice girl.
Yeah, and a beautiful voice. And of course, that would have been some work from Brother Marvin, I think. Yes.
Brother Marvin. That is the man behind it. He came to me and he said, "Crazy, your voice to do this." And look at the people, 91.9 people, Sharon Felix and them. That fella Bruce. Bruce is playing that all the time.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
that is another one of the crazy classics. You know, every people look at sometimes the humorous and and the risque, but I mean crazy did a whole lot of serious song. He's seriously crazy too.
He's a Calypsonian. He's a good Calypsonian.
You say soca, you say humor,
right?
You say Quran is everything, reggae and all.
Yeah, I remember you did some.
Look up crazy Route 66 by Crazy.
Right.
Yep.
When I say live California, I say live California. I'm married a white woman up there.
Right.
I'm married in Las Vegas. I'm married with a Billy the Kid and Frank James.
Yeah.
James got married in that same chapel I got married.
Right. So you was in the Silicon Valley then?
Chapel of the Bells. I got married here.
Okay.
How long you live in California, Crazy?
Sing that song, If you ever go and they must play that too, say Crazy singing jazz and Leston Paul did a great job.
Yeah, well, Leston is a boss. He's definitely a boss. But Gary was asking how long. All right, we look we
The future of Calypso, the music. Is the future there? Is somebody the song is about the world. The song is about Kamala and Bangalore and that. The song is about the world. People outside in Russia, you future might like it. Play a little piece of eternal love. That is the future of Calypso.
That's my song too.
Yeah, well, Gary was asking how long you lived in California. I think you were in the Silicon Valley.
Good woman, she's a nice woman. Very nice woman, boy. That woman take care of me. That time I was young. That woman take care of me and carry me. Her father liked me too. Yeah, he died with a smile, a great man, but he gone straight ahead.
Right.
Yeah, but since I got the COVID, she kind of slapped me off,
Oh.
I got the COVID in Canada before Christmas.
Right.
14th of December. I went there to sing Parang, place packed. Everybody want to see Crazy sing put Jesus in a Christmas.
Right.
After the show, people running to take photo. And Crazy me go and pull down my mask and a woman drop.
That's it. Teeth and tongue. Yeah.
When I leave Canada, Toronto the next day, and I go on to Connecticut to hotel or to do a next parent show. The place packed with people. But what happened is I got the COVID. When I took the COVID test in America, because from Canada, you have to take a COVID test. The promoter went to pick up the paper and he said that I had the COVID. So he telling me Crazy, we got to give back the people their money and the place packed. I say, you mad or what? I say, me and Living here, I don't want COVID on the stage. I went to sing better. Master he promote every police and everything, he could get locked up.
Oh God, let me up.
He was supposed to be singing on stage with people, but people didn't know that I had recorded. And I master the place, collect my money, and I end up in a hole.
Quarantine.
People end up taking care of me 4 days in a room, lock up, can't come out, only drinking hot thing. I want to do a show for them people, boy. Them people is real good to me, boy. The girl name is Jolene. I don't know if Kiss Me and sing this song, Jolene.
Catch the mango sweet. Kiss Me, the mango sweet.
Let us take a little bit of the liars now. With Nisha. Mr. Krabby, it's all yours.
One man on a pulpit preach, another one in the classroom teach, another one on the TV say, oh my, it will be lovely today. And then the way they hypnotizing the youth, they say they talking the gospel truth. A little old lady whisper to me, be careful of what you hear and you see. Half of what you see is just illusion.
Most of what you hear is not the truth.
Half of what you see is just illusion.
Most of what you hear is not the truth. The things they tell you will be convincing. It has no value and it's deceiving. You must be wise to stay out of the fire. Those who look straight in the eyes of a liar.
Somebody say that the world go end. Another one called she good friend. You hear the story, you'll hear it too. I want to know if this thing really true. He says brimstone and fire for we, and everyone will be enemy. A million years this place lasts for sure. Bet you like it lasts a billion and more. Half of what you see is just illusion.
Most of what you hear is not the truth.
Half of what you see is just illusion.
Most of what you hear is not the truth. They would mislead you into darkness. Just push on through and be fearless. All they want to do is rule your attire. But if you keep on searching, you will know who's a liar.
They say they're looking for one world peace. One country is the world police. They're telling me that the war must done, but they're turning wrong and supplying the gun. Democracy is the greatest goal. Democracy going to rule the world. Democracy the only policy, but democracy could be hypocrisy. Half of what you see is just illusion.
Most of what you hear is not the truth.
Half of what you see is just illusion.
Most of what you hear is not the truth. They'll approach you with a sweet song. They'll deceive you with a folk tongue. If you ask them for water,
Oh, yes. Fantastic music. And of course, the voices. Yes. Edwin. Yeah, man. That's a great one there. Still singing as fresh as the day it was made.
Oh yeah, and I have some things coming, but when I gonna let go these things, I gonna call you first here.
Yeah, you need to.
I call him because you appreciating these things. I gonna tell you, a fella like you, I want to think there. You appreciate it, good kaiso.
Of course. Of course. And then of course that particular that
I want to see Kaliso go further.
yeah.
You know? So I stopped you just in local. I might do a little local thing for somebody, but yeah, maybe we got to carry Kaliso forward.
Yeah, move away from
Those two songs that I did there. I'm doing two right now. They are futuristic Kalisos for philanthropy and eternal love. Those are the songs I know that will make it. Maybe I might be wrong when they take off.
now you're going to 100, man. Remember.
Well, I want to right, but maybe I will live 150 years. So those are
Krabby, I sent you.
do something futuristic.
Right.
I don't want to keep Calypso in Trinidad at all. But the people in St. Thomas and the people in Dominica still want to hear me sing in time to come.
Right.
I don't sing the same thing like in time to come, America will have a female president. I will say that. I wouldn't say America will have
a black president, yeah.
I would say that. I change up the lines in it. The COVID will no longer be around, you know?
Right.
Everything as I sing this
So you update as you go along. Krabby, just a minute, guys. I sent you a couple links there. You could probably check them out. Hotel California and Route 66. We could probably take a listen to that as we head up.
Yeah, I got Route 66. I'm now trying to get Hotel California now.
Yes. So we'll play that after this little chit chat here. We go to that. So let me. Well, let's take in Hotel California and then we go to Route 66 and we try to find Valley of the Dry Bones and
Hotel California or Hotel 6
not me, you know.
You know who did that? You see who is arranged a Billy Ocean? Is it Billy Ocean?
Diamond, that's
Keith Diamond.
Arranger?
yes.
He's singing that and he recorded it. You know what he like about it? He like my twang, he like my accent.
Right. A lot of people follow.
Accent, so it just because that he recorded it.
Right.
He was getting kicks off of it now, but I said, welcome to the hotel, you know?
Yeah.
He did those lyrics, change of the lyrics, you know?
All right. Let's take a listen to Hotel California and Route 66 back to back from Crazy.
It's red, crazy get away. The Colombian girl them hiding from immigration. Oh, Mina.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of bolitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, saw the shimmering light. My heavy and my sight with him. I stopped for the night. Yes, she's in the doorway. Good mission. I was thinking myself with the heaven as is really hell. Then she looked up and showed the way. Yeah, when she come the corridor, I took my time to them say, welcome to Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Let you run in Hotel California. Anytime you're here, you can't find me there.
I call captain, please leave me my mind. We have that 1969, and still those voices are calling from far away. When you up in the middle of the night, just to hear them say, welcome to California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place. What a nice surprise! Miracles of the ceiling, picking up very nice. We are just messenger of our world, and in the master, gather what is. Stop it, you're still in but they can't kill this. Last thing I remember, rolling in the door, and the fight was back to the place I was in before. Relax like man, we are programmed with free. Check out every time like but you are welcome to California. Such a lovely place. Like your mother is
city is mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, y'all of New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Minona, Kingman, Pasto, San Bernardino. You get hit to this timely tip when you make that California trip. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66.
Lovable Lunatic, crazy, really enjoyable.
Plenty music, boy.
Most definitely.
If you go Caribbean, focus on a wide repertoire, all different type of songs. Calypso, soca, play the reggae for me, play the Valley of the Dry Bones. And that just know that California, that Hotel California play is the wrong one.
Oh.
The one is supposed to play is Hotel Sexorama.
Oh, I didn't find that one. I didn't find that one. All right, I didn't find that one.
The composer, the original composer, he heard me singing it because when I still lived in California, I met him.
Right.
And he loved it. He tell me, go ahead and record it, otherwise I was taking a chance.
Right, yeah, that is, yeah, the whole shit.
So I did it, and whenever I sing it, people tell me, Brian and Lara, I want me to sing that and give me $5,000 to sing that in his home.
Okay.
That same Hotel Sexorama. You play Valley of the Dry Bones similar. I wanted to show you my reggae style now.
Oh, okay. Let me.
Original song.
All right.
Valley of the Dry Bones.
But in the meantime, tell us about that Lovable Lunatic tag that you got. When did that come about? And who? Who?
Tommy Joseph made that Lovable Lunatic thing.
Oh, okay.
Tommy Joseph.
He came up with that thing. He guys is begin.
Okay.
He came up with that thing. Now we have the Lovable Lunatic here. Guys, when I just sing my song.
Andre, bring him close.
Right.
Yeah, I sing it for 1 year and he came up with that.
All right.
Lovable Lunatic thing.
We own Tommy, boy.
Tommy, yes, Tommy, my boy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right, we look like we don't get the Valley of the Dry Bones here now, so we go. Okay. I know Tempo. I remember. I know Tempo. I know Tempo quite well. All right. So. Yeah. Krabby, I just sent the Valley of the Dry Bones for you, so you can put it in there and let's take a listen to it as we make our way up the road.
I went to King David who's a reggae man.
Right.
Yeah? And I sang this song with Rastas, you know.
Right.
Singing hardcore reggae and thing here.
Mm-hmm.
All these reggae men, I went between them.
I Sasha and those guys.
Crazy. Ras crazy.
What's this?
Ras crazy. You're Ras crazy.
What's that? This? If you said, if you're going what? Let's take a listen to the Valley of the Dry Bones.
This is something now. This is something now. This is not going on now in the world. People dying and falling down. At the time, God, I accept details.
Yeah. Are we happy?
Ezekiel 17. Ezekiel 17.
Right.
What do you believe in the Bible? Already got one read and this is about what took place.
Right.
Ezekiel went to God and God said, that goes there. You could tell them, I said it to wake them up. And he didn't have no confidence and he tried and it worked.
Right. Krabby, I'll send it there for you so you can
I'm ready. So when you're ready, you want me to go with it one time?
Right, go ahead. Go right ahead. I'll give you the cue already. Go ahead.
And the Lord said, hear now my word. If there is a prophet among you, I the Lord will make myself known him in a vision and speak to him in a dream. In the spirit in the valley of dry bones, the prophet Ezekiel had a vision, a revelation. Yeah, he met the God of creation. And as the Spirit revealed to him, you must prophesy. He said, Father, believe me, there is no reason why. For all I see before me is dry bones in the valley. Who then will there be to hear my prophecy? The Lord said, Son of man, can these dry bones live? For I am the Lord thy God, and the breath of life only I and I can give. Son of man, can these dry bones live? For flesh shall come upon them, and they shall be given the privilege. As he felt the power of the anointing, the prophet Ezekiel, while worshipping, he heard a rumbling in the earth and from the surrounding. And as the valley gave up their dead, rising from the grave, being reborn of the Spirit, destined to be saved. For skeletons of humans return from in oblivion to witness the word. Now let thy voice be heard. The Lord says, Son of man, can these dry bones live? For I am the Lord thy God, and the breath of life only I and I can give. Son of man, can these dry bones live? For flesh shall come upon them, and they shall be given the privilege to be witnesses unto the prophecy of your message. Son of man, this is why you'll prophesy. Standing in the presence of the Almighty, Ezekiel saw the bones being assembled, and so he trembled, worshipping the Lord in his glory. And as the valley came back to life, souls that were asleep, having flesh now upon them, they began to leap. Behold, there is an army abiding in the valley. Go speak to the wind, bring forth thy prophecy. Son of man, let these dry bones live. For I am the Lord thy God, and the breath of life only I and I can give. Son of man, can these dry bones live? For flesh shall come upon them, and they shall be given the privilege.
Son of man, dry bones live.
keep it handy. Keep it handy. Wow, I love that change key at the end there, Edwin. Okay, it seems as though we lost Edwin there for a little while,
He
but we
gone?
got no, we gonna get him back. We will definitely get him back here. He can't run from we, but that Krabby,
Any catalog is a
Ka-
fantastic
Krabby,
catalog, you know, brother.
beautiful. Krabby, give me a little bit more of that um, dry
Valley
bones
of the
song.
Moon. Yeah.
Yeah. And let me just get crazy back inside of here.
Casey catalog massive, man.
Yeah, it's
Massive.
fantastic. Fantastic.
He has been showcasing younger talent quite a bit lately.
Right.
I think that I wanted to ask him about that.
Oh, we'll get him back inside in a little while. As a matter of fact, I'm calling now. So crazy, we're back inside.
I dropped them in a reggae show and had some rasta smoking some heavy weed.
It is that. You see why Tommy's a lovable lunatic?
Heavy weed.
Edward is the absolute best in the way.
I say heavy weed. Heavy weed. Sound like sprung
Yeah.
along.
Hey, but what I was saying at the end of that song when you went off, Edwin, that change key at the end of this song. Give me some more of that, please,
Krabby.
Krabby. That who did the music on that song, Edwin? All right, we seem to have lost him a little bit again, but
I like the video too. The video nice.
yeah, the video is beautiful. So let me get him back on the phone and you can okay. Let's see what's happening here. All right. All right. So you go the other route. You can play this song in the meantime, Krabby. As we get ready to wrap up. We close to the end. We just want to make sure that we get this a little more of that song uh, and wrap up with crazy. We just on the funny thing about this thing
10 o'clock already.
yes, but the thing is that Edwin, when we speaking a little before 8, he said, boy, I don't think I could make that whole 2 hours, Look what happened.
Young. His name is Young.
Young. No, but yesterday conversation, he said, boy, me I win nothing. So Ed lose used to be young or some kind of thing. He says he knew name.
Nah. Crazy leave him out here, man. You
Yeah,
see,
let's go ahead,
what I
sir.
was saying, Andre, we should see if we can get a plaque to put on the house on Marval Road.
Yeah, one of
So that
yeah.
people would know that is where we're crazy born, that kind of thing. We don't
Yeah.
value them things at all, but
Yeah, I know
I
they did it.
remember.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Go
Crazy, you're
ahead,
back with us,
John.
right? Edwin? All right, good. Nicely.
I
Go ahead.
remember walking a street in Boston and there's this nice little plaque and it's telling what I tell you, this is where Malcolm X was born.
Right.
I mean, I had to shoot pictures of the house when I saw the
Of
thing. It was a
course.
normal little house,
Right.
but the plaque tells you exactly how important the house is. Yeah.
Yeah, because
We don't study them things at all.
yeah, so many things we don't study because last week at the end of last week, 3 of our artists were in Texas for South by Southwest.
South by
And
Southwest, yeah.
yeah, and nobody, I mean, all these
That was
entertainment.
that song very by the way, boy. Oh good.
You
That South by
understand?
Southwest was very by the way, believe you me.
When they say, by the way,
And that's a thing we just do every year. We just do that
every
every
year.
year.
No, but then of course this year we had um um Patrice, we had Nyla there, we had
Voice.
Freetown,
I think.
we had
Yeah.
this other young guy, Jimmy October, and someone else. I think we had some probably a couple yeah, Jimmy October, Nyla, Patrice, and so on. And I mean, I had to call John, who was out in Texas, and he sent me some clips. I
Mm.
mean, just imagine that.
And that's the road we going now a long time.
This
We
place,
can't change
I
that
don't
now.
know. And
We won't
the
be
funny
around for when it change anyway.
it's true. Funny thing is that we we give the film music TT, film TT, and fashion TT a budget of how much to promote what?
Hmm. Hmm.
And when you think about what North Korea, South Korea, sorry, I say North Korea, South Korea, and other places, Barbados, and some of the other Caribbean islands spending on those companies to promote their music. Look at South Korea take over BTS and then take over the world.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but let me deal with crazy. Crazy. I just went off on a little tangent. The soapbox
Find out
presenter.
how much songs Crazy has recorded. If he knows how much songs he has recorded.
How was it in terms of the amount of songs that you recorded? You have a count of how many songs you recorded? Okay, wow, that's a
How
lot.
many?
1,500, he said.
That's plenty, right?
Yeah, I plenty music. I plenty.
am a song that's power. I am a song that's power and kitchen.
Yeah, I agree with you. But
I record what I am the only Calisonian ever recorded. I ever recorded 30 Calisonians. You know, Calisonian do record
This is what I was
Calisonian.
talking about. He bringing out young people too.
I did Jahaji Bai, I did Merchant, I did Leon Caldero, I did Santa, I do Raskaman. I do all of the Calisonian. I'm the only Calisonian did that.
right,
Nobody never do that before.
but
Recorded over, do Santa, I do Dr. Zivago,
right,
you call them, I do Lamo, I do Lucha, I do Olonga, I do Lady Diana, I'm Olonga's daughter.
singing Diane. I'm not singing. No, lady, yeah, yeah.
I'm talking about recording a Calisonian,
Right,
spending money,
right,
having them in the studio, and saying, well, what you want to sing? I tell them, what you want to sing? I say, all right, I want to sing Pain. I say, all right, go ahead and do it.
right.
When it's done, when
That's
it's done,
a beautiful song, man.
Calisonians don't do that.
Hmm.
And I'm talking about Calisonian doing something that others don't do.
Right.
It was my goal when I stopped making money. When I go to England and all that place. In that time, I was the Marshall Montano.
Right.
And when I got that money, I started helping Californians. You never record, Brother Marvin came to me. He said, Crazy boy, I never make a record until 1997.
Right.
I said, I play a song. He said, I am the my father. I said, let me go and do it. I carry my beaver.
Right.
Beaver was my brother, married to my sister Maria.
Right.
And right where the talking to me is right here. Jahaji Bai was recording.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We got a video. We had his keyboard here and we recorded Jahaji. And a lot of recordings we did there. You know? Yeah, so we did our thing right here.
Who did the music on Valley of Dry Bones? Crazy. I was trying to find out.
A blind fella by the name of yeah, this studio living in London now. What is his name again? A blind man.
Just now, Jason Descent. What was it? Yeah, yeah. Wow, I love the change key at the end of that song. Brilliant. Jesus, ages. Yeah. Jason Descent, yeah. Yeah. Let me take a little more. I remember I met his father through Percy Parker Williams. We were doing a course by Percy in broadcasting. I think it was commercial writing or something like that some years back. So I know Jason and his dad. Jason, right?
Very underrated.
Yeah, like so many other
Very underrated.
Oregonians, you know. Let's take a listen to Valley of Dry Bones again. We had to give that song an encore, man. Let.
And the Lord said, hear now my word. If there is a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known to him in a vision and speak to him in a dream. In the spirit, in the valley of dry bones, the prophet Ezekiel had a vision, a revelation. There he met the God of creation. And as the spirit revealed to him, you must prophesy. He said, Father, believe me, there is no reason why. For all I see before me is dry bones in the valley. Who then will there be to hear my prophecy? The Lord said, Son of man, can these dry bones live? For I am the Lord thy God, and the breath of life only I and I can give. Son of man, can these dry bones live? For flesh shall come upon them, and they shall be given the privilege. As he felt the power of the anointing, the prophet Ezekiel, while worshiping, he heard a rumbling in the earth and from the surrounding. And as the valley gave up their dead, rising from the grave, being reborn of the spirit, destined to be saved. For skeletons of humans return from in oblivion to witness the word. Now let thy voice be heard. The Lord said, Son of man, can these dry bones live? For I am the Lord thy God, and the breath of life only I and I can give. Son of man, can these dry bones live? For flesh shall come upon them, and they shall be given the privilege to be witnesses unto the prophecy of your message. Son of man, this is why you'll prophesy. Standing in the presence of the Almighty, Ezekiel saw the bones being assembled, and so he trembled, worshiping the Lord in his glory. And as the valley came back to life, souls that were asleep, having flesh now upon them, they began to leap. Behold, there is an army abiding in the valley. Go speak to the wind, bring forth thy prophecy. Son of man, let these dry bones live. For I am the Lord thy God, and the breath of life only I and I can give. Son of man, can these dry bones live? For flesh shall come upon them, and they shall be given the privilege.
Son of man, dry bones live. Son of man, dry bones live.
Oh yes. Well, it's nice. You do it twice, and doing it over and overdoing it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Crazy? Wow. I tell you. This was a fantastic 2 hours that we spend here with the lovable lunatic. Yeah, right. Quite entertaining in more ways than one. You know?
Yeah, crazy are coming.
Yeah.
But very serious. He's a very serious comedy.
Yes, and that's the important thing, you know.
I know crazy
We're trying to get him back here so we can end off.
I know Eddie long time, right? Well, it's very few people that call him Eddie anyway. If you call him
Eddie,
Eddie,
yeah.
you know him long time. You know him
Eddie,
long time.
yeah, Eddie.
If you calling him Eddie, you know him long time.
There, those. Hey, that song, Thief My Head,
Listen,
man.
let me tell you what that song is. You see how the younger singers in Trinidad now, when they sing in reggae, they try to emulate the Jamaican
Right.
with the tone and all that. That is a Trinidad. That is a
Trinidad.
singing a reggae song here. That's like Lintet.
Right.
Right. Lintet composed that song.
Right.
Yeah. I tried to talk like Jamaican and I couldn't do it.
Right.
I couldn't do it. I tried to talk
Yeah, Trinidad, yeah, no, you talk like Jamaican.
it's tart and black glad. I can't say nothing else in Jamaican. I try and I fail. I just keep with it, you know?
No, but that's a fantastic song. Yeah, really enjoyed it.
We have to give me because it's Iron Temple did that again.
Okay. Lewis Rowan, yes, Temple, yeah.
He did a version. He did a version with Myron D.
Right. Yeah. With Jason Desant. Right, it is. So crazy. We know when we started off talking a little before 8 o'clock, you say, well, I can only go. It's after 10, you know. Are we still here? We could go some more. But anyway.
Jay, don't encourage him, man.
No. we crazy. We want to take some time again to wish you happy belated birthday. I mean, I called you what day it was and the same. So, yes.
I also want him to continue to maintain that social media presence because he been one person now they pushing,
Yes.
showing people things, present and past.
Right.
And he don't have much of that, and people will learn from him.
Most
people
definitely.
will learn from him. He ain't that crazy after all. So he has plenty history. He has plenty history in him. He's somebody we're supposed to be looking up to constantly.
I feel like I go end up on the spiritual side here.
But you're there already. Eddie a long time. Wait till everybody go end up.
I might change my name from because I have some gospel here too. You know?
Right. Well, you're changing your name to what? Let me hear this one. I had to hear this one. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, because you can't be crazy Catholic. We have a crazy Catholic already, so.
So you Christly.
Christly.
Christly. No, Christly. I remember that I remember. Right, of course. But what I'm saying that there was a particular the Castian song that you did some years ago. Yeah, that's a. Yeah, that song. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Right. All right. Yeah, that's another one of my favorite songs from Crazy. Yeah, it's a beautiful melody, you know, that kind of way. Um okay. Right.
nice.
Oh, okay.
I stop later. I call my father upstairs, but my father was vexed at the time.
Oh, okay.
But in that time, in Spanish, that means you're a dog,
Oh, because I was going to play it to go out now. All right. So Krabby, I send you a Castellan to play as you go up. Another mood from Crazy, another one of Crazy's moods. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Edwin Ayong. Edwin Ayong, thank you very much for spending this 2 hours and 20 minutes with us. We started off a little shaky, but good, a bad start, a great ending. Thanks again. Happy birthday. No problem. We definitely accommodate you. Definitely. Not a problem. Anytime. Your name is crazy, and we finally you're finally able to get what you deserve in terms of recognition. Um, and that's important because
And tell him look for a street in Lavante so we can name it after him too.
well, I think Regal Street. He said, um, right. Yeah, why? Your brother wrong. Nah, that is not true. Thanks again. Thank, Krabby,
All right,
thanks.
Gary. Later.
Gary, there
Yeah.
you go with the Castellan from Crazy. Yeah?
Yes, we'll go with the Castellan from Crazy.
Yeah, yes.
All right, Gabby. Later.
It is.
Yeah, man, take care. Let's take a little bit of that Castellan and get up out of here. This has been the eBay show, and of course, it's on Radio Toco 106.7 FM. Thanks again to you guys. And let's enjoy Crazy.
I know that everyone have gifts to offer. A teddy bear, a golden ring, a chandelier. This year my gift to you must last forever. A gift to say, it's nice to know, it's Christmas Day. A gift more precious than the rarest art. A gift that will be always in your heart, to keep me close to you when we're apart. A Castellan, a melody you will remember. A Castellan, to dance a night away together. A song to keep you strong when you're feeling sad. A Castellan, to sweep you away on the dance floor. A Castellan, you could always ask me for an encore. Amor, mi Pascua de Navidad. This gift is just a token of my love, dear, to glorify the love we share, you and I. A gift I'm sure with everyone you will share. A poetry, a memory, a legacy. This gift was created by design to show that I am yours and you are mine.
This is Caribbean Vibes.
The music in your ear will be divine. A Castellan, a melody you will remember. A Castellan, to dance the night away together. A song to keep you strong when you're feeling sad. A Castellan to sweep you away on the dance floor. A Castellan, you could always ask me for an encore. Amor, mi amor, mi Pascua de Navidad.
Todo el mundo, esta día Navidad.